Hi guys, hello, welcome back to the qualifier 2 of MLC 2025 Texas Super Kings Tournament. New York டெல்லஸ்ல எடுத்தோடனே நல்லா ஸ்டார்டிங் ஸ்மித் பட்டேல் இருந்து முதல் 2 பால்ல 4 ரன் அடிச்சிருக்காரு. இன்னொரு நல்ல பால் ஃபிளிக் பண்ணியிருக்காரு ஸ்மித் பட்டேல் டுவர்ட்ஸ் மிட் விக்கெட். அனதர் டாட் பாலுங்க. ஸோ மறுபடியும் எம்ஐ நியூயார்க் தான் வந்து டாஸ் வின் பண்ணாங்க. டாஸ் வின் பண்ணி bowling ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எடுத்தாங்க. நியூயார்க் வந்து போன மேட்ச் சேஸ் பண்ணி வின் பண்ணாங்க எலிமினேட்டர்ல. ஸோ அதே டெம்ப்ளேட் வந்து கண்டினியூ பண்றாங்க. மீன்வைல் டிஎஸ்கே வந்து ஐ டோன்ட் திங்க் தே ஒன்ட் மைண்ட்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஏன்னா அவங்களை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் பேட்டிங் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பண்ணி வின் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க இந்த டோர்னமெண்ட்ல. நிறைய வாட்டி வின் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க பேட்டிங் ஃபர்ஸ்ட். ஸோ தே ஒன்ட் மைண்ட் இட். அண்ட் இந்த வாட்டி டவுன் த கிரவுண்ட் பேக் டு த பவுலர் டிரைவ் பண்ணியிருக்காரு. அண்ட் ஒரு சம்பவம் வேற நடந்துட்டு இருக்கு ட்ரெண்ட் போல்ட்டோட. இன்னொரு டாட் பாலிங்க. போன மேட்ச்ல வந்து சான் பிரான்சிஸ்கோ யூனிகார்ன்ஸ் வே டூ மெனி விக்கெட்ஸ் விட்டாங்க எம்ஐ நியூயார்க்கு அகேன்ஸ்டா. அதனால 131க்குலாம் ஆல் அவுட் ஆயிட்டாங்க. பட் அந்த மாதிரி நடக்காதுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன் டெக்ஸஸ் சூப்பர் கிங்ஸுக்கு. பவுன்சர் நல்ல வெல் லெஃப்ட். ஸோ முதல் பால் பவுண்டரி போச்சு. அதுக்கப்புறம் 4 டாட் பால்ஸ் வெல் லெஃப்ட் விட்டுருக்காரு ஸ்மித் பட்டேல். இன்னொரு டாட் பால். ட்ரெண்ட் போல்ட்டை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் லாஸ்ட் ஃபியூ மேட்சஸ் வந்து ஒரு நல்ல சூப்பராக போட்டுருக்கிறார் ஃபுல்லாக பவர் பிளேல. லாஸ்ட் பால் ஆஃப் தி ஓவர் அண்ட் டிரைவ் பண்ணியிருக்காரு. ஏர்ல டிரைவ் பண்ணியிருக்காரு ஸ்மித் பட்டேல் த்ரூ தி ஆஃப் சைட். அண்ட் இன்னொரு பவுண்டரிங்க எக்ஸ்ட்ரா கவர்ஸ் திசையில். ஸோ 2வது பவுண்டரி அந்த ஓவரில். அந்த மேட்ச் ஆரம்பிச்சதும் பவுண்டரியில தான் ஆரம்பிச்சது. ஐ மீன் அந்த ஓவர் ஆரம்பிச்சதும் பவுண்டரியில தான் ஆரம்பிச்சது. முடிஞ்சதும் ஒரு பவுண்டரியோட தான் முடிஞ்சது. அண்ட் 8 ரன் வந்தது அந்த ஓவரில். டெக்ஸஸ் சூப்பர் கிங்ஸ் ஒரு ஓவர் முடிவில் 8 வித்வுட் லாஸ். டெக்ஸஸ் சூப்பர் கிங்ஸ் 8 வித்வுட் லாஸ் இங்க. அண்ட் 2வது ஓவர் போட போகிறது யாருன்னு பார்த்தோம்னா நோஸ்டுஷ் கெஞ்சிக்கு வந்திருக்கிறார் அட்டாக்ல. நல்லா போட்டார் போன மேட்ச்ல. ஆக்சுவலா இந்த ஏர்லி விக்கெட்ஸ் எல்லாம் எடுத்து கொடுத்தாரு சான் பிரான்சிஸ்கோ யூனிகார்ன்ஸ்க்கு அகேன்ஸ்டா. அதே ஃபார்மை கண்டினியூ பண்ண பார்ப்பாரு. ப்ரெஷர் டெக்ஸஸ் சூப்பர் கிங்ஸ் மேல தான் டு பி ஆனஸ்ட். பட் ஐ திங்க் அந்த ப்ரெஷரை ஹேண்டில் பண்ணுவாங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன் டெக்ஸஸ் சூப்பர் கிங்ஸ். நோஸ்டுஷ் கெஞ்சிக்கு இங்க போலிங். அண்ட் ஃபேப் டு பிளஸ் நேராக கவர்ஸ் கிட்ட ட்ரைவ் பண்ணியிருக்காரு. இன்னொரு டாட் பாலுக்கு. டெக்ஸஸ் சூப்பர் கிங்ஸை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் இது வரைக்கும் அவங்க எம்எல்சி ஃபைனல் போனதே கிடையாது. மீன்வைல் எம்ஐ நியூயார்க் பார்த்தோம்னா இனாகுரல் எம்எல்சி சாம்பியன்ஸ் அவங்க தான். டெக்ஸஸ் சூப்பர் கிங்ஸ் இன்னும் டெஸ்பரேட்டாக இருப்பாங்க ஃபைனல் போகிறதுக்கு. மறுபடியும் ட்ரைவ் பண்ணியிருக்காரு ஃபேப் டு பிளஸ் ஸ்ட்ரைட் டு கவர்ஸ். இன்னொரு டாட்ஸ். கெஞ்சிக்கு நல்லா போட்டு அமுக்க பார்க்குறாரு இங்கே. இன்னொரு நல்ல பால் ஃபிளிக் பண்ணியிருக்காரு இங்க ஃபேப் டு பிளஸ் ஸ்ட்ரைட் டு மிட் விக்கெட். அனதர் டாட் பால். ஸோ இன்னொரு நல்ல பால் கட் பண்ணியிருக்காரு இங்க ஸ்ட்ரைட் டு மிட் ஆஃப். இன்னொரு டாட். ஸோ 4 டாட் பால் இந்த ஓவர்ல. ரன் வரல இது வரைக்கும். அண்ட் இறங்கி வந்து டிரைவ் பண்ணி நேராக கவர்ஸ் கிட்ட அடிச்சிருக்காரு. இன்னொரு டாட்டிங்க. ஸோ 5 டாட் பால் இந்த ஓவர்ல. இன்னும் ஒரு பால் இருக்கு. நல்ல ஸ்டார்டிங் ஆக்சுவலா நோஸ்டுஷ் கெஞ்சிகே கிட்ட இருந்து. அண்ட் ஒரு ஷார்ட் பால் கட் பண்ணி விட்டுருக்காருங்க. கேப்ல போயிருக்கு. அண்ட் இன்னொரு பவுண்டரிங்க த்ரூ எக்ஸ்ட்ரா கவர்ஸ். ஸோ 5 டாட் பால் வந்தது அந்த ஓவர்ல. லாஸ்ட் பால் ஆஃப் தி ஓவர்ல பவுண்டரி போயிடுச்சு. பவுண்டரியோட ஓவர் முடிவுக்கு வந்துருச்சு. 4 ரன் தான் வந்தது அந்த ஓவர்ல. டெக்சாஸ் சூப்பர் கிங்ஸ் 2 ஓவர் முடிவில் 12 வித்வுட் லாஸ். லாஸ்ட் பால் பியூட்டிஃபுல்லா ஆடினாங்க. ஃபாஃப் டு பிளஸி பேக் ஃபுட்ல வந்து பஞ்ச் பண்ணி ஒரு பவுண்டரி, இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் பவுண்டரி ஆக்சுவலா. நம்ம ட்ரெண்ட் போல்ட் கண்டினியூ பண்றாரு அட்டாக்ல. எடுத்தோடனே ஸ்மித் பட்டேல் நல்லா டிஃபெண்ட் பண்ணியிருக்காரு. எனக்கு தெரிஞ்ச டிஎஸ்கே வந்து சான் பிரான்சிஸ்கோ யூனிகார்ன்ஸ் மாதிரிலாம் வந்து அப்பெல்லாம் விக்கெட்ஸ் விட மாட்டாங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். டெஃபினட்டாவே வந்து இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் பெட்டரா ஆடுவாங்க. டிஎஸ்கே மேல நம்பிக்கை இருக்கு டெஃபினட்டாவே. அவங்களோட பேட்டிங் bowling எல்லாமே நல்லா தான் இருந்திருக்கு இந்த டோர்னமெண்ட்ல. ஒன் ஆஃப் த ரீசன்ஸ் வை டிஎஸ்கே ஃபினிஷ்ட் இன் த டாப் 2 இந்த சீசன் ஆஃப் எம்எல்சி பார்த்தோம்னா. ஜஸ்ட் அந்த குவாலிஃபயர் 1 ஆடுற ஒரு சினாரியோ இருந்தது. பட் அன்பார்ச்சுனேட்லி குவாலிஃபயர் 1 ரெயின்ட் ஆஃப் ஆயிடுச்சு, வாஸ்ட் அவுட் ஆயிடுச்சு. அதனால தான் இங்கே வந்திருக்காங்க குவாலிஃபயர் 2ல. இல்லைன்னா ஹூ நோஸ், மேபி ஆடி ஜெயிச்சிருந்தாங்கன்னா டிஎஸ்கே ஃபைனல் கூட போயிருப்பாங்க. அண்ட் வாஷிங்டன் ஃப்ரீடம் இங்கே வந்திருப்பாங்க. ஸோ on the pads, okay, we are changing our coverage to English commentary actually. I'm going to be doing it in English now. And that's on the pads. It's chipped away by Smith Patel. And he picks up another single and gives the strike to Faf du Plessis. So our language has changed to English. From now onwards, I will be doing this match also in English. So just 1 run from this over, still 3 balls left, and Faf du Plessis is on strike. A short wide cut away by Faf du Plessis. It goes in the gap and it's racing away for 4 through extra covers. So this is the Faf du Plessis we all know, and he has come to the occasion tonight. Short, looking to pull it away but not able to make connection. Another dot ball. One ball left in this over. Faf du Plessis on strike. And it's close to the body. Faf du Plessis picks up a single and finishes the over. So 6 runs came from that over. TSK are now 18 without loss after 3 overs. So the head-to-head between these two teams in MLC, Texas Super Kings are leading 5-1 against MI New York. So Texas Super Kings are having a good record against MI New York in the MLC head-to-head. Now Tristan Lewis has been brought into the attack now. It's on a good length, nicely defended by Faf du Plessis. Down the ground, it's a dot here. And Fab goes for the scoop and he's nailed it. It's gone all the way for 6 over deep fine leg. What a shot that is from the TSK captain, still leading from the front. And this time Fab drives through, covers for 4 more. So 6 followed by 4. And TSK are going strong here. They started well in this qualifier too, thanks to Faf du Plessis is still batting so well here, finding the boundaries at regular intervals. And this time Faf du Plessis just flicks it away, gently flicks it away towards mid wicket and picks up a single. Gives strike to Smith Patel. Smith Patel has been relatively quiet, we can say. Just 2 boundaries he has scored so far. Faf du Plessis is the leading run scorer in this year's Cognizant Major League Cricket tournament. 429 runs in his 10 matches so far. A shot and cut away straight into the hands of point. And the first wicket goes down for Texas Super Kings. Christian Lewis strikes for MI New York. And Smith Patel has to depart. This is exactly what we were saying. We were talking about that Smith Patel has been relatively quiet till now. And in the end, he has just cut it straight into the hands of the point fielder. He'll be disappointed actually. But Christian Lewis has struck an important breakthrough here for MI New York. Smith Patel departs after scoring 9 runs from 10 balls. And Texas Super Kings are now 29 for 1 after 3.5 overs. So the new batter to the crease now for Texas Super Kings is Saiteja Mukammala. 11 matches, 179 runs, strike rate 129.7. And he needs to find a way to hang around with Faf du Plessis, because Faf du Plessis has started this well. It's just that at the other end, Smith Patel was looking a little slow, but now they've lost the wicket as well. The last ball of the over now. Oh, Saiteja is looking to cut it away, but missing it altogether. Another dot ball to finish that over. "11 runs came from that over and the wicket of Smith Patel, and Texas Super Kings are now 29 for 1 after 4 overs. There's still plenty of batting to come for Texas Super Kings. Marcus Stoinis is there, Shubham Ranjane is there, Donovan Ferreira is there. Have batting left. Texas Super Kings need not worry much. Just need to provide the contributions which is needed to the team. This is a pressure situation. TSK haven't crossed the qualifier 2 in this tournament yet in any edition. As we see here, Rushil Ugarkar comes into the attack and straight away Faf du Plessis comes down the pitch and hits it in the air towards deep mid wicket and picks up a single. Gives the strike to Sai Teja Mukamala, who is a new talent, has done reasonably well in this tournament for Texas Super Kings. Back of the length, and Sai Teja Mukamala defends it towards point and picks up a single. Sai Teja is off the mark and he gives a strike to Faf du Plessis. Faf du Plessis is still in the form of his life actually, and he's enjoying his cricket now. And Faf goes for the scoop again and gets it away towards deep fine leg for 4. So another important boundary here for Texas Super Kings. It was a good length delivery. Faf went for the scoop shot and nailed it, we can say. 4th boundary in this innings for Faf du Plessis. TSK need to put up a good score on the board. Faf du Plessis has provided a good start once again with the bat. And it's gone for the big shot. It's gone up in the air. He hasn't got any timing on it. Fielder coming underneath the catch and he messes it up altogether. And the catch has been put down. And would you believe it? Karen Pollard is the fielder who has completely made a mess out of it. Normally, he's such a safe fielder to have underneath the cricket ball, but couldn't hold on to it. And the Faf has also taken the single and given the strike to Sai Teja Mukamala as well. Was looking for the big shot. I think it went on the top of the bat, I think. Karen Pollard running in. Good effort. Oh my goodness. Karen Pollard in his peak days, he used to take those catches in his sleep. I don't know how he put that down, but anyway, Sai Teja on strike now and through the gate here. Castled him. Rushil Ugarkar has gone through the defense of Sai Teja Mukamala. The in-dipper, we can say, pitched and came back into the right-hander. Sai Teja was looking to drive through the offside and it's gone right through the defenses. And second wicket goes down now for Texas Super Kings. So Faf du Plessis is batting well at one end, but Texas Super Kings losing wickets at the other end. They need to be a little cautious here. A big wicket, we can say, because Sai Teja was also doing good actually in this tournament. Sai Teja Mukamala departs for just 1. Texas Super Kings are 36 for 2 after 4.5 overs. So 2 wickets down for Texas Super Kings. They have made a good start, but they have lost 2 wickets. Remember how San Francisco Unicorns struggled in the first innings the other day at this venue. They lost way too many wickets at the start. Very important to keep the wickets in hand because Emmanuel York are gelling. They are coming together as a bowling unit now in this playoffs. and they are looking good. Shubham Ranjane is the new batter to the crease now. And still one ball left in this over. Beautiful seam position, nip backer, going through the defenses of Sai Teja Mukammala. The last ball of the over now, and Ranjane just punches it on the back foot towards point. Another dot ball to finish that over. 7 runs came from that over and the wicket of Sai Teja Mukammala, and Texas Super Kings are now 36 for 2 after 5 overs. Tristan Lewis is now continuing in the attack. Texas Super Kings are 36 for 2, out of which Faf du Plessis himself has scored 26 runs. So it is very important for the other batters to also step up for Texas Super Kings. You cannot be too much dependent on Faf du Plessis every time to score the runs. As we see Faf du Plessis nicely cut away through the offside, and just a single gives the strike to Shubham Ranjane. Other batters, other youngsters also should step up for Texas Super Kings. You cannot keep on depending on Faf du Plessis. And Faf du Plessis also had a life not far away before he could get dismissed there. But the very next ball, Sai Teja Mukammala got castled through the gate. It's such an unpredictable game, this. Current run rate is 7.16. Suddenly, if we look at the last few matches, the kind of changes MI New York have made in their playing 11, suddenly they are coming together as a bowling unit, which was not happening towards the initial part of this season. That's on the pads, flicked away by Shubham Ranjane. Deep square leg comes around, cuts it off, just a single, and Shubham Ranjane is off the mark. And it's short and wide, cut away by Faf du Plessis. It goes in the gap through extra covers for 4. So another boundary here for Faf du Plessis, 5th boundary for him. And he is looking very strong here for the Texas Super Kings. Captain leading from the front. And this time, Faf du Plessis comes down the pitch and hits it towards mid-on and picks up a single. Gives the strike to Shubham Ranjane. The 2 balls left in this over. Shubham Ranjane on strike. Oh, it's edged and taken. Another wicket goes down. What is happening at the other end for Texas Super Kings today? 3rd wicket goes down. Shubham Ranjane also doesn't score much. And TSK are 3 down. It pitched and it just, I think, seemed away from the right-hander. Shubham Ranjane was just looking to defend, got the nick, got the feather through to the wicket keeper. And while Faf is going strong at one end, TSK are losing wickets at the other end and making it tough for themselves. They've lost their third wicket inside the power play. Shubham Ranjane departs after scoring just one run, and TSK are now 43 for 3 after 5.5 overs. So Christian Lewis now striking. He's picked up his second wicket of the day. And I don't even know whether to say TSK is in trouble or not, but they've lost 3 wickets inside the power play. They've scored 43 runs, and their captain Faf du Plessis is still out there in the middle. But one thing is that I think TSK are too much dependent on Faf du Plessis for scoring the runs. They need runs from the other end as well. They need runs from both ends. And now Marcus Stoinis has come in for batting. He has been in good form in this tournament. I think that just pitched and nipped away a little bit, took the outside edge on its way. But these youngsters, Sai Teja and Shubham Ranjane, have been a little inconsistent. Last ball of the over, driven in the air by Marcus Stoinis towards mid-off. It's another dot ball to finish that over. 7 runs came from that over and the wicket of Shubham Ranjane. Power play is completed. Texas Super Kings are 43 for 3 after 6 overs. So Rushil Ugarkar is continuing now in the attack. He has also picked up 1 wicket so far. Faf du Plessis is on strike. And that's a full delivery. Du Plessis drives down the ground to long off and picks up a single. Gives a strike to Marcus Stoinis. I mean, I don't know whether to say this is a mixed start actually from TSK in the power play. They've lost 3 wickets, but they've also gone at an aggressive run rate, we can say. I think the difference between San Francisco Unicorns the other day and TSK today has been the current run rate which TSK have been maintaining. San Francisco Unicorns were lower than this and they had lost more wickets as well, I think, by the end of the power play the other day. And definitely I think the kind of injuries which San Francisco Unicorns suffered en route to the playoffs didn't help them. And as we see there, Stoinis punches it on the back foot towards deep extra covers for another single. Marcus Stoinis is off the mark. And gives a strike to Faf du Plessis. It's short and wide, cut away by du Plessis. It's going away towards deep extra covers. And a couple of runs completed. So Faf du Plessis will keep the strike. The ball is actually nipping around a little bit. It's not looking like it's easy for batting. If TSK can get around 160 to 170, then definitely I think that will be a total. It can even be defended actually at this venue. Because the other day we saw how San Francisco Unicorns fought. They almost won. They almost defended 132 the other day, San Francisco Unicorns. If not for Trent Bolt's batting in the end. As we see a slower delivery, Faf hits it down the ground, picks up a single and gives the strike to Marcus Stoinis. 2 balls left in this over. 5 runs from this over so far. Marcus Stoinis is a man in form actually. Has done well in this tournament. And he will be looking to continue that form. That's a full delivery, slower delivery. Stoinis hits it down the ground once again. Towards long on for another single. The last ball of the over now, and Faf du Plessis drives through the offside towards deep extra covers, picks up another single to finish the over. It brings up the 50 as well for the Texas Super Kings. 7 runs came from that over, and Texas Super Kings are now 50 for 3 after 7 overs. The new bowler into the attack for MI New York now is Pollard. He's into the attack. Very experienced player actually. You don't even need a description to describe someone like a Pollard. He has been another legend of the game. 11 matches, 6 wickets, average of 27.67. I don't know what the delay in play is about. I think Faf du Plessis is getting something in his shoes, I think. So here's Pollard. Faf du Plessis is on strike, and Faf du Plessis just gently hits it down the ground towards long on and picks up a single. Marcus Stoinis is on strike now. We're hoping for Marcus Stoinis to play a big innings today. Ooh, that's a good delivery. Stoinis looking to drive on the up, but not able to make connection. Another dot ball here. I think if TSK are smart enough, they will not go for the 200. They will go for 160, 170. And that can be a match-winning score at this venue, because we have seen the conditions here. It is assisting the bowlers a little bit, holding up on the surface, and chasing can also be challenging at in these conditions. So definitely TSK has to go for at least 170, maybe 160 to 170 maybe. And that might be a defendable score at this venue in these conditions. It's a slow ball. Stoinis flicks it away leg side, picks up a single, and gives the strike to Faf du Plessis. Faf du Plessis is batting on 38 from 25 balls, has scored the bulk of these runs, we can say, for Texas Super Kings. It is just that the other batters of Texas Super Kings have to step up if you want to win these kind of matches, knockout matches. And that's back of the line, cut away by Faf du Plessis, straight to covers. Another dot ball here. Just 2 runs from this over so far. Karen Pollard has started well. Oh, and it seems as though the ball which Stoinis missed has taken the outside edge through to the keeper, and no one even bothered to go for the review. It's a full delivery. Du Plessis hits it back to the bowler. Another dot ball. So is there some pressure building now? Just 2 runs from this over. And MI New York have started to squeeze here. But this is exactly what I was saying actually. This surface, these conditions, it doesn't look that easy to bat on. So that is why I was saying 160, 170 can be the winning score for the Texas Super Kings. Short and wide. It's cut away by Faf du Plessis towards deep extra covers. Another single to finish that over. Just 3 runs came from that over, and Texas Super Kings are now 53 for 3 after 8 overs. Trent Bolt is continuing here into the attack. He has been brought into the attack for his 3rd over. And Texas Super Kings are actually struggling, we can say, at this situation. I don't know how to even describe their innings so far. They are in a good position. They are also in a precarious position because they have lost 3 wickets. Short ball pulled away by Faf du Plessis, going towards deep mid wicket. They are coming back for the second. And yes, they do make it a couple of runs to start the over. And Faf du Plessis once again into the 40s. Current run rate is 6.73. And it's on the path. It's flicked away by... He's flicked it back to the bowler, we can say, Faf du Plessis. Another dot ball here. That shot pulled away by Faf. It goes in the gap for 4 towards deep mid wicket. 2 shot from Trent Bolt and punished by Faf du Plessis. And this time Faf du Plessis just cuts it through the offside and picks up a single. Gives a strike to Stoinis, who hasn't got going yet till now. He's played 5 balls and scored only 3 runs. Stoinis still trying to settle down here. And that's a good delivery there. Back of the length. And Stoinis just punches it through the offside. Another dot here. Generally, Marcus Stoinis has been very, very unlucky for whatever franchises he has played in franchise cricket, he hasn't been able to. His teams haven't been able to win those tournaments, unfortunately. Marcus Stoinis hasn't won an IPL trophy. He hasn't won a BBL trophy. So definitely, Marcus Stoinis, you don't know whether he's a lucky charm or not. Oh, he's looking to pull it away there. Appeal for LBW by Trent Bolt, but I think it was too high. And in the end, it has been given as a not out. So it ends the over right there. 7 runs came from that over, and Texas Super Kings are now 60 for 3 after 9 overs, and it's also the time for the Seat Tires strategic timeout. So we come to the end of the Seat Tire strategic timeout, and PSK are in a decent position, we can say, 60 for 3 after 9 overs. Nostush Kenjige now back into the attack. He's bowling in his second over. Fab du Plessis nearing yet another half century in this season of the Cognizant MLC. So first ball from Nostush Kenjige after the timeout, and Fab du Plessis punches it down the ground to long off, picks up a single. and gives a strike to Marcus Stoinis. So Nostus Kenjige has been bowling well actually. In the eliminator also he bowled well. And now here even in the qualifier too, he's going at an economy of 3.75, which is a good thing for MI New York. Only concern I would say for MI New York has been their batting actually this tournament. And Stoinis goes for the reverse sweep but not able to make connection. Another dot ball here. Stoinis is struggling. He has played 8 balls and scored only 3 runs. Hasn't got going yet. Normally a very good finisher we can say. Bats so well in the middle order. And Stoinis comes down the pitch, hits it in the air, towards deep extra covers. That's good fielding in the deep. Stops the boundary and a couple of runs completed by Marcus Stoinis. These two batters are trying to build a partnership, but I think the partnership is too slow. Need more acceleration because this is a T20 match. And this time Stoinis goes for the reverse sweep and picks up a single. Gives the strike to Faf du Plessis. Two more balls left in this over now. Faf du Plessis on strike. And Faf du Plessis just gently flicks it leg side. Deep mid wicket comes around. And good running between the wickets. A couple of runs for Faf du Plessis. And this time he drives through the offside towards deep extra covers for another single to finish that over. And with that single, Faf du Plessis completes his half century as well. 50 from 34 deliveries. He has been in consistent form in this MLC. Third half century for Faf du Plessis in this season, in this MLC season. He has hit 6 boundaries and 1 sixer. The strike rate of 147.06. And he has been in simply brilliant form. Hopefully he can continue this form throughout this innings. 7 runs came from that over and Texas Super Kings are now 67 for 3 after 10 overs. So Rushil Ugarkar now continuing in the attack and straight away Faf du Plessis cuts it through the offside for 4. Nice way to start the over, short and wide from Rushil Ugarkar and put away by Faf du Plessis. Exactly the start to the over which Texas Super Kings wanted. And this time it's a slow ball. Faf looking to cut, getting the inside edge. And it's another dot ball here. So good comeback from Rushil Ugarkar, actually bowling the slower ball there. So Faf du Plessis once again looking good. Captain leading from the front on the big day, knockout match. Pressure situations, and he's standing up again. This time it's another short delivery. I think he was looking to maybe swat it through the offside, but hit it straight to short third man. Another dot ball here. Kind of contributions which Faf du Plessis is still making is really good actually. Short and wide, cut away again by Faf du Plessis. Deep extra cover, runs around, cuts it off, just a single. Marcus Stoinis now on strike, 2 balls left in this over. That shot pulled away by Marcus Stoinis, but straight to deep mid wicket, and the catch is taken. Another wicket goes down for Texas Super Kings, just as we were thinking that this partnership was building between Faf du Plessis and Marcus Stoinis. Stoinis has just hit it straight into the hands of the fielder. And Texas Super Kings, are they losing their way here? 4th wicket goes down. Rushil Ugarkar picks up his 2nd wicket. Stoinis can't believe it. It was a drag down short delivery, but Stoinis has just pulled it straight into the hands of the fielder. So Marcus Stoinis couldn't make a big contribution. He's out for just 6. And Texas Super Kings are now 72 for 4 after 10.5 overs. So Faf du Plessis going strong at one end, wickets falling at the other end for Texas Super Kings. Marcus Stoinis was still struggling, so he was not able to get going and eventually perished. And now there's an interesting decision being made here. Akil Hossain has been promoted up the order, and he has come in at number 6 for batting. Very much capable batter actually, Akil Hossain. He has been doing the job with the ball all these days, but now he has a chance with the bat. One ball left in this over now. Here's Rushil Ugarkar. Oh, leading edge, just over the bowler's head. And Akil Hossain gets off the mark with a single. So close to another wicket there. Another slow delivery from Rushil Ugarkar. Beautiful bowling. Single to finish that over. 6 runs came from that over and the wicket of Marcus Stoinis. And Texas Super Kings are now 73 for 4 after 11 overs. So Akil Hossain has been promoted above batters like Donovan Ferreira and Calvin Savage, which is a very interesting decision actually. But I think they need that batter to take the innings deep. I think that is why they have made this decision. And Akil Hossain is not a bad batter at all. So Karan Pollard now coming back into the attack into his 2nd over. Akil Hossain is on strike. And it's flicked away by Akil Hossain straight to mid wicket. Dot ball to start the over. And that's driven down the ground by Akil Hossain. Picks up a single and gives a strike to Faf du Plessis. Faf du Plessis is looking really good at one end. I give the credit to him. But at the other end, batters need to support Faf du Plessis, which is not happening. Faf du Plessis is on strike now, and he flicks it away down the ground towards long on. They picked up a single. They're coming back for the second, and it's good running between the wickets. 2 runs completed by Faf du Plessis. Slow ball this time, cut away by Faf du Plessis through the offside towards deep extra covers for another single. Gives the strike to Akil Hossain. So still 2 balls left in this over now. 4 runs came from this over. 4 runs have come from this over. Still 2 balls left. Akil Hossain is on strike. And that shot pulled away by Akil Hossain. And oh no, good effort actually at deep square leg, but not able to stop the boundary. The first boundary here for Akil Hossain. And a much needed boundary for the Texas Super Kings. So still 1 ball left in this over, and Akil Hossain has himself scored a boundary. And this time Akil Hossain just defends it, picks up a single, and Akil Hossain will keep the strike. 9 runs came from that over, and Texas Super Kings are now 82 for 4 after 12 overs. So 8 overs left in this innings. Akil Hossain and Faf du Plessis at the crease. Still Donovan Ferreira and Calvin Savage to come after this. They're all capable batters. And it's short and wide, cut away by Akil Hussain. Through the offside, Deepesh recovers, coming around. Just a single. And he gives the strike to Faf du Plessis. Shot again, pulled away by Faf du Plessis towards deep square leg. Another single. 2 balls, 2 singles in this over. This is good bowling by Christian Lewis, actually taking the pace off, not allowing the batters to free their arms. This is supposed to be an El Clasico actually. MI New York, TSK. We have seen the rivalry between CSK and Mumbai Indians in the IPL. The shot pulled away by Akil Hussain. It's in the air and lands just short of deep square leg. Another single here. Akil Hussain has to be careful, living dangerously. That shot cut away straight into the hands of Point. Another wicket goes down here. It was short and wide. Du Plessis went for the cut shot, but he hit it straight into the hands of Point, and this is the big wicket for MI New York actually. Faf du Plessis has been dismissed, and TSK have now lost half their side, and it looks as though TSK are in a bit of trouble here. Faf du Plessis can't believe it. He has played an outstanding knock. He has scored an outstanding half century. But we don't know whether it's going to be enough or not. He's cut it straight into the hands of Point. And a huge wicket here. Faf du Plessis departs after scoring 59 from 42 balls. And Texas Super Kings are now 85 for 5 after 12.4 overs. And it's also the time for the Seat Tires strategic timeout. So we come to the end of the strategic timeout, and the new batter to the crease for the Texas Super Kings is Donovan Ferreira. 9 matches, 216 runs in this MLC season. Texas Super Kings trying to reach the MLC final for the very first time. They haven't played a final yet. And a full toss from Tristan Lewis. Donovan Ferreira drives it down the ground to long off and picks up a single. Donovan Ferreira is off the mark. He gives the strike to Akil Hossain. So after this, Calvin Savage is still there for batting. But someone has to take the responsibility, not give away their wickets and try and bat for a long time, because half the side now back in the pavilion. TSK are 5 down. And that has been the problem in this innings for TSK once again. And this time Akil Hossain punches it down the ground, picks up another single to finish the over. Excellent over from Tristan Lewis. 5 runs came from that over and the wicket of Faf du Plessis. And Texas Super Kings are now 87 for 5 after 13 overs. There's a bowling change here. I'm not sure who is bowling it. And straight away starts with a dot ball. Akil Hossain punches it. Tajinder Singh Dhillon is into the attack and straight away punches back to the bowler. A dot ball here. And this time Akil Hossain gives himself room, drives it straight to covers. Another dot ball. So good start here from Tajinder Dhillon. And this time Akil Hossain flicks it away, leg side, picks up a single and gives the strike to Donovan Ferreira. Even though Texas Super Kings are looking in a decent position, I won't say it is a decent position. It is in trouble actually, because 5 down. Only Faf du Plessis has scored a half century. Other batters haven't stepped up. And that's a good delivery, punch to the back foot by Donovan Ferreira, back to the bowler. Another dot ball. Just 1 run from this over, still 2 balls left. And again, this time Donovan Ferreira flicks it away leg side, picks up another single, gives the strike to Akil Hossain. Excellent over this from Tajinder Singh. Has gone through his over so quickly, and just 2 runs coming from this over. And Akil Hossain gives himself room, looks to drive through the offside, but not able to make connection. Another dot ball to finish that over. Just 2 runs came from that over from Tajinder Singh Dhillon. And Texas Super Kings are now 89 for 5 after 14 overs. So Nostush Kenzige now continuing into the attack, and Texas Super Kings Not looking good actually, like 89 for 5. They need a miracle from Donovan Ferreira. Conditions are looking good for bowling actually. And that is why I was talking about that 170 mark which Texas Super Kings need to get to. But even that is looking very long away now from this situation. It's nicely defended by Donovan Ferreira. Picks up a single, first ball of the over, and gives the strike to Akeal Hossain. And this time Akeal Hossain flicks it away leg side towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Gives the strike to Donovan Ferreira. The winner of this match will be playing against Washington Freedom in the final. Who is going to go through to that final is the big question now. That's the flighted ball, and Donovan Ferreira hits it over extra covers for 6. This is exactly what Donovan Ferreira can do. In the slot for Donovan Ferreira and punished out of the ground. Exactly what is needed for Texas Super Kings. Finally a 6 after a long time. And this time flatter ball, nicely defended by Donovan Ferreira towards covers. Another dot ball here. Two balls left in this over now. And this time Donovan Ferreira hits it down the ground to long on. Another single. Gives the strike to Akeal Hossain. One ball left in this over now. Akeal Hossain is on strike. And Akeal Hossain smashes it out of the ground to finish the over. What a way to finish. Second 6 of that over. Akeal Hossain hits his first 6 of the day. 15 runs came from that over. Big over for Texas Super Kings. Brings up the 100 as well for TSK. And Texas Super Kings are now 104 for 5 after 15 overs. So 2 sixes in that over, 1 6 from Donovan Ferreira, 1 6 from Akeal Hossain. And now Texas Super Kings can push towards 160, 170 is what I would think. That can be the winning score. Considering that TSK have a really good bowling attack actually. And these conditions are not easy conditions to bat on. But definitely that can be a match-winning score. Even in the previous match, if we see, if San Francisco Unicorns had pushed and had scored 160 to 170, they could have won actually, because in the end it all came down to Trent Bolt, who hit those 2 sixes for MI New York and won the match. So here's Kieran Pollard now, Donovan Ferreira on strike. And Ferreira hits it in the air towards deep mid-wicket. And picks up a couple of runs here to start the over. So good start to the over from Donovan Ferreira. Couple of runs. Again, full delivery. This time, Ferreira drives down the ground to long off and picks up another single. Gives a strike to Akil Hossain. Both these batters looking to go after the bowlers now. Just around 5 overs left. And if they want to push towards that 150, 160 mark, they have to start throwing caution to the winds now. Pollard now coming around the wicket to Akil Hossain. Oh, and Akil Hossain is looking to cut it away but not able to make connection. Another dot ball here. The current run rate is only 6.90. Oh my goodness, I think the ball slipped out of the hand. Akil Hossain has hit it down the ground to long off for a single, but it will be a no ball for above waist high and it will be a free hit. It was such a good over until that point, but it's a no ball free hit now and Donovan Ferreira will be on strike for the free hit delivery. So that ball was clearly above the waist. And free hit delivery coming up. Donovan Ferreira is on strike. The free hit delivery. What can Ferreira do? Oh, he looks to pull it away. And it's been given as a wide, so the free hit will continue. And it's another extra. So Pollard has to reball that one once again. 3 balls left in this over. So here's the free hit delivery. And it's a good delivery actually. Right in the block hole. Ferreira can only hit it down the ground to long on and pick up a single. And gives the strike to Akil Hossain. Donovan Ferreira can be very destructive towards the end overs. For now, Akil Hossain is on strike. And Akil Hossain hits it, picks it up beautifully towards deep mid-wicket, over mid-wicket for 6. What a shot that is from Akil Hossain, a superb pickup shot. And a much-needed 6 for TSK at this point. So 1 ball left in this over now. Oh, and this time he bowled it a little short and wide. Akil Hossain was looking to cut it away, but not able to make enough connection. Another dot ball to finish that over. 13 runs came from that over, and Texas Super Kings are now 117 for 5 after 16 overs. So Christian Lewis now continuing. He is back into the attack. He's into his last over. Has picked up 3 wickets already, including the big wicket of Faf du Plessis. And the sun is out. No signs of any rain today. That is another good news, we can say. You always want to play and win a cricket match. And first ball, Ferreira slashes hard. It goes for 4. Nice way to start the over from Donovan Ferreira. Starts the over with a boundary. Again, this time he goes over extra covers this time. 1 bounce and into the boundary for 4 more. Back-to-back boundaries to start the over, and this is exactly what Donovan Ferreira can do at this stage of the innings. So 17th over, first 2 balls have gone for 2 boundaries. Pressure is back on Christian Lewis. And this time, once again, he cuts it down the ground to long off. But this time only a single and gives the strike to Akeal Hosein. 9 runs from the first 3 balls of this over, still 3 balls left. And I think the clear instructions will be going to Akeal Hosein to just go for it now. Because these are the slog overs. You have to score as many runs as possible, and that magical 150, 160 that we were talking about is still, the hope is still alive to reach that score. The projected score at this stage, if we see, it's 153 is the projected score. So Akeal Hosein now on strike, and Akeal Hosein gives himself room, looks to carve it away through the offside, but not able to make connection. Another dot ball here. And it's looking to cut it away, and it's been given as a wide. So Christian Lewis has to re-ball that one. He can't believe that it has been given as a wide, but it is a wide, and it's another extra ball, extra run. Two balls left in this over. I don't know whether they have the option of challenging the review. I don't know whether they have the option of challenging the wide. Aaron Pollard is having a discussion with the umpire and then gently walks back. So 2 balls left in this over now. And that's back on the length. Akeal Hosein just punches it through the offside and picks up another single. Gives the strike to Donovan Ferreira. 1 ball left in this over now. 11 runs from this over already. Can Donovan Ferreira finish this over well? So last ball of the over, Donovan Ferreira on strike. And Donovan Ferreira drives it through the offside towards deep extra covers for another single. And the most important thing is Donovan Ferreira will keep the strike. 12 runs came from that over. Christian Lewis has finished his spell 3 for 35 in his 4 overs. And Texas Super Kings are now 129 for 5 after 17 overs. So Rishi Lugarkar now, he is also bowling out. He is into his last over now. Donovan Ferreira on strike, 3 overs left. Texas Super Kings need to finish this innings well. Projected scores are from 150 to 160. It can be a challenging score to chase in these conditions. Can Donovan Ferreira finish it well? Here's Rishi Lugarkar. And that's nicely defended. A dot ball to start. Very good start to the over from Rishi Lugarkar. Short and wide, cut away by Donovan Ferreira towards deep extra covers for another single. Gives the strike to Akil Hossain. 130 comes up for TSK. They need to push for another 20-30 more runs. Akil Hossain is on strike. He has played a good knock so far. And it's in the slot. Akil Hossain goes for the big shot. It's high in the air. And it's one bounce and into the boundary for 4. So an important boundary here from Akil Hossain. And still 15 balls left in this innings. 5 runs from this over so far. Still 3 balls left. This is exactly what we were asking. Can TSK get this finish? And this has been a good partnership between Donovan Ferreira and Akil Hossain. Partnership of 49 from 29 balls. And I'm sure this is not going to be an easy run chase for MI New York. Though they won the toss, chosen to bowl first. They themselves know how they struggled in the run chase against San Francisco Unicorns for an even lower target. And I'm sure TSK are going to go past 150 or even 160 here. Definitely MI New York will be challenged once again in the run chase. So we are coming close to the 50 partnership between these two batters, and I'm not sure what the delay in play is about. Nicholas Pooran is having a discussion with his bowler. They would also need Donovan Ferreira to go after the bowlers. He has been quiet for some time actually. Like, he has also scored, but consistent boundary. They need consistent boundaries at this stage. So here comes Rishi Lugarkar. Akil Hossain now on strike, and Hossain drives down the ground to long off. Another single. Gives the strike to Donovan Ferreira. Brings up the 50 partnership as well between these two batters. Partnership of 50 from 33 balls between Akil Hossain and Donovan Ferreira. Two balls left in this over now. Short wide, cut away by Donovan Ferreira to the fence for 4. So a good shot there from Donovan Ferreira. 2 short and 2 wide from Rishi Lugarkar, and punished. Another important boundary for Texas Super Kings. And this time, Donovan Ferreira cuts it through the offside towards deep extra covers. Another single to finish the over. 11 runs came from that over, and Texas Super Kings are now 140 for 5 after 18 overs. So 2 hours left in this innings now. Texas Super Kings have already reached 140. They will want a strong finish. Texas Super Kings have a really good bowling attack to challenge MI New York in the run chase. Because we have seen MI New York struggle in these kind of run chases. So here's Trent Bolt. He's going to be bowling the penultimate over. Donovan Ferreira on strike. And that's a good Yorker to start. Ferreira hits it down the ground to long on and picks up a single. Gives the strike to Akil Hossain. Both these batters are batting at a strike rate of above 140. Akil Hossain now on strike, full delivery driven through covers, and deep extra cover runs around, cuts it off, couple of runs for Akil Hossain. And the move to promote Akil Hossain up the order is working fantastically well for the Texas Super Kings as they are reaching closer to 150. That shot pulled away by Akil Hossain towards deep mid wicket for 4. Exactly what is needed for Texas Super Kings at this stage. 2 shot from Trent Bolt and put away by Akil Hossain. Oh, that's another fuller length delivery. This time, Akil Hossain drives it down the ground and picks up another single. Gives the strike to Donovan Ferreira. 2 balls left in this over. And Texas Super Kings have reached the magical 150, we can say, with still 1 over left, where they can push towards 160 to 170, which is exactly what we were talking about. At the start of this innings, I had said 160 to 170 can be the winning score. It's another excellent Yorker. Donovan Ferreira hits it down the ground, picks up a single, and gives the strike to Akil Hossain. 1 more delivery left in this over. 9 runs from this over so far. The last ball of the over now, Akil Hossain on strike. Full toss, Akil Hossain hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single to finish the over. Brings up the 150 as well with that single. 10 runs came from that over. And Texas Super Kings are now 150 for 5 after 19 overs. 1 over left in this innings. So 1 over left in this innings. Akil Hossain is going to be on strike to face the first ball of the last over. Can Texas Super Kings finish above 160 to give something for the bowlers to defend? here in this qualifier too. This partnership is 65 from 41 deliveries between Akeal Hosein and Donovan Ferreira. And Karen Pollard is going to be bowling the last over of this innings. Akeal Hosein is on strike, and you need big hits now if you are Texas Super Kings. The first ball of the last over, Akeal Hosein on strike. And Akeal Hosein hits it in the air. Has it gone all the way? Oh, it's a good stop on the boundary, or has he pushed it over the boundary? Now that is the question. Are the batters continuing to run? We need to check whether this is 4 or 6. Oh, in fact, the catch has been put down. And to make matters worse, it has gone off the fielder's fingers and hit the rope directly. So it will be a 6 to start the over here. And what a way to start the last over for Texas Super Kings. It will be given as 6. It is given as 6. So a 6 to start the last over. And Texas Super Kings getting ever so close to that 160 which we are talking about. Akeal Hosein, the man, delivering with the bat. And this time it's a slower delivery, bowled wide of off stump. Akeal Hosein has let it go. He's stunned that the umpires have not given it as a wide, but there's no way to review it as well. So it's another dot ball here. Oh, that seems to be outside the line, to be honest, but it hasn't been given as a wide. It's been given as a dot ball, and I don't think you have the option to go review the wide in this kind of a tournament. So still 4 balls left in this innings. And that's another wide. It should be another wide, but it isn't given as a wide. It's another dot ball. Akeal Hosein can't believe it. He is stunned. 2 deliveries that could have been a wide has been given as a dot. And the batters can do nothing about it, unfortunately. That is clearly outside the line, but yes, that is exactly what Akeal Hosein is asking about, but you just cannot do anything, unfortunately. It's umpire's call. And now this time Akeal Hosein sweeps it away leg side towards deep mid wicket for 4. So he has got his redemption as Akeal Hosein. 2 deliveries that were supposed to be a wide delivery were not given, became 2 dot balls, and Akeal Hosein has found the boundary of the 4th ball of the last over, and Texas Super Kings have reached 160. So Akeal Hosein is now on 49. Full toss that put away by Akeal Hosein over deep mid wicket for 6. Wow, what a shot that is! Brings up his half century as well with that 6. A full toss, he's deposited it over deep mid wicket, and now I think Texas Super Kings have got a really good score here with still 1 ball left in this over. 16 runs from this over so far, and Akeal Hosein is providing the finish that Texas Super Kings need to this innings. So 1 ball left in this innings now, 16 runs from this over so far. And this is exactly what Texas Super Kings needed. Can Akeal Hosein finish it well in this last delivery? So last ball of the inning, Shakil Hussain on strike. Oh, that's a brilliant delivery actually from Karen Pollard. He's testing that wide line against Akil Hussain. Akil Hussain was looking for the big shot but not able to make connection. So it is another dot ball to finish that over. So 16 runs came from that over. There were 3 dot balls in that over, but still 16 runs came from the last over. And Texas Super Kings have finished their 20 overs on 166 for 5 at the end of their 20 overs. A good finish has been provided by Akil Hussain and Donovan Ferreira in very tricky batting conditions. I think Texas Super Kings have just got enough runs on the board. And when MI New York come out to bat, they will need 167 runs to win from their 20 overs. Texas Super Kings have got an amazing bowling attack, so anything can happen. A superb half century once again from Faf du Plessis, but unfortunately wickets kept falling at the other end. Other batters couldn't support Faf du Plessis. But in the end, Akil Hussain also scoring a half century, 55 not out from 32 balls with 4 fours and 4 sixes, has helped TSK finish on 166 for 5. And even Donovan Ferreira also batted well for his 32 from 20 balls. And I would think that Texas Super Kings have got enough runs on the board to defend this. So MI New York to qualify for the final and chase their second MLC trophy, they would need 167 runs to win this match and go through to the finals. So we'll be back again in a few minutes to cover the run chase. Until then, please stay tuned.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.
So hi guys, welcome back to this run chase of this qualifier 2 between Texas Super Kings and MI New York. Akil Hossain is opening the bowling for the Texas Super Kings, and straight away Quinton de Kock has taken the single and given the strike to Monank Patel. Second ball of the innings coming up, and straight away Monank Patel drives in the air. It goes through extra covers, and they will come back for a couple of runs. So Monank Patel off the mark with a couple of runs. A good start here from MI New York. There are 3 runs from the first 2 balls of this innings, and this has been a good opening pair for the MI New York, Monank Patel and Quinton de Kock. And they will be looking to give a good start for MI New York in this run chase. Oh, that's a good delivery. Monank Patel looking to drive, beats the outside edge. A dot ball here. Akil Hossain is a very clever operator actually, particularly inside the power play. He bowls really well. He has been a really good player for Texas Super Kings in this season. He can be that bowler to provide the early breakthroughs for Texas Super Kings. Wicket delivery, punch to the back foot, but straight to covers. Another dot ball. Texas Super Kings have a good bowling attack, mind you. They can make a match out of this. In fact, I would say that they have got a very good total. 166 is a very good total because these are tricky batting conditions. It will get even more trickier. And this time Monank Patel drives down the ground, picks up a single and gives the strike to Quinton de Kock. Just 4 runs from this over so far, still 1 ball left. Definitely TSK will be looking for early wickets here. The last ball of the over now. And Quinton de Kock just defends it. Dot ball to finish that over. 4 runs came from that over, and MI New York are now 4 without loss after 1 over. So MI New York are 4 without loss after 1 over. Good start here from Akil Hossain as expected, and already the required run rate has jumped up to 8.58, and this is exactly what is expected to happen. Then is an interesting decision actually. Donovan Ferreira has been brought into the attack now, and he is going to be bowling the second over of this innings. Very interesting decision when you have all your main bowlers giving the ball to Donovan Ferreira for the second over. A big gamble, I would say, from Faf du Plessis. And Monank Patel hits it over deep square leg all the way for 6. So not a good start here from Donovan Ferreira. Straight away on the pads, and Monank Patel has punished it out of the ground. What a way to start the over for MI New York. And this time it's a better delivery, flicked away by Monank Patel, and he picks up a single and gives the strike to Quinton de Kock. It's a big gamble, I would say, giving the ball to Donovan Ferreira. It might work, it might not work. Already a 6th of the first ball of this over. MI New York, they are looking to make the most out of this power play. And saw good length delivery there, looking to cut it away. Quinton de Kock too close to his body. Hits it straight to the fielder. Another dot ball. It's another good delivery. Quinton de Kock drives straight to covers. Another dot here. 2 balls left in this over. And Quinton de Kock goes for the sweep, gets it over square leg and into the boundary for 4. So another boundary in this over, turning out to be a very expensive over this for TSK. They gave the ball to Donovan Ferreira and some other idea, but the batters are having other ideas now. And this time Quinton de Kock gives himself room, looks to cut it away, but gets the inside edge. Another dot to finish that over. But still 11 runs came from that over. And MI New York are now 15 without loss after 2 overs. So the new bowler into the attack for the Texas Super Kings is the bowler who picked up 5 wickets in the previous match for TSK. Adam Milne is coming into the attack now. He has been bowling very well in this season. And he is going to be bowling to Adam Milne. So he's going to be bowling to Monank Patel. Adam Milne has picked up 14 wickets in this MLC season. And he's got an opportunity to add to that tally today. Monank Patel is on strike. And straight away, I think it's too wide. It's been given as a wide by the umpire. So wide ball to start. So needs to take care of his line and length a little bit. Adam Milne. I was shocked by the fact that during TSK's innings, the 2 balls that were surely a wide were not given as a wide when Akil Hossain was batting. Oh, that's a good delivery. Monank Patel looking to drive but missing it altogether. A dot ball here. And this is what Adam Milne can do. He has been bowling well in this season. And Monank Patel drives it straight to covers. A quick single attempted and completed. Good running between the wickets by Monank Patel. And he gives the strike to Quinton de Kock. 2 runs from this over so far. Still 4 balls left. Definitely Quinton de Kock is going to go after Adam Milne, who has been impressive in this tournament with the ball. Maybe they could have avoided giving the ball to Donovan Ferreira in the second over, which has been the most expensive over of this innings. And that was indeed a gamble which didn't work in TSK's favour. And that's down a length, nicely defended by Quinton de Kock. Picks up another single and gives a strike to Monank Patel. Adam Milne is now the 3rd highest wicket taker in this tournament of the MLC. Noor Ahmed is also there, 4th highest wicket taker. Both of them have an opportunity in this innings to try and push for the purple cap because Xavier Bartlett is out of the tournament. Haris Rauf is also not going to be participating. That's flicked in the air. Oh my goodness. The catch has been put down and mid-on. It could have been a wicket here, but instead a couple of runs have been completed by Monank Patel. You need to take those catches at this level. It's high pressure matches. Akil Hossain is the fielder, batted so well. But catches win matches, as they say. That was a catchable height, but it's been put down. Now how costly is that going to prove, because Monank Patel is a dangerous batter when he gets going. 2 balls left in this over now. And this time he cuts it, halves it, overslips for 4. So this is exactly what can happen when you put down a catch. Next ball adding insult to injury. Another boundary here for Monank Patel. So 1 ball left in this over now. 9 runs from this over so far. And a good delivery, better delivery there from Adam Milne. Monank Patel just drives it down the ground. It's another dot ball to finish that over. 9 runs came from that over. And MI New York are now 24 without loss after 3 overs. The new bowler into the attack now, Zia-ul Haq. Man, New York are off to a good start in this run chase. Zia-ul Haq now is going to be bowling the 4th over of this innings. And straight away, Quinton de Kock pulls in the air, straight into the hands of deep mid-wicket, and the catch is taken. So the first wicket goes down for MI New York, and Zia-ul Haq comes into the attack and breaks this partnership. And this is a huge wicket here for the Texas Super Kings. Quinton de Kock is walking back. Exactly what Texas Super Kings wanted. Zia-ul Haq went for the short ball. Quinton de Kock went for the pull shot. He's got out in similar fashion so many times before, hitting it straight down the throat of deep mid-wicket. And TSK start to celebrate. Quinton de Kock departs after scoring just 6 runs from 8 balls. And MI New York are now 24 for 1 after 3.1 overs. So MI New York are now 24 for 1 after 3.1 overs. Zia-ul Haq coming into the attack and breaking the partnership. And now the new batter to the crease for MI New York is Michael Bracewell. He has been promoted up the order. In fact, normally you would see Nicholas Pooran coming out at this stage. But they have sent in Michael Bracewell. 11 matches, 215 runs, has the capability to bat. Good batter, good all-rounder from New Zealand. And straight away, Michael Bracewell drives through the offside towards deep point and picks up another single. Gives the strike to Monank Patel. Now they would need the wicket of Monank Patel now, because he can be the danger man in this run chase. Although the required run rate now is moving closer to 9 actually for the MI New York. Oh, that's a good delivery, beating the outside edge of Monank Patel. Now that is excellent bowling here from Zia-ul Haq. Another dot ball here, so close to the stumps. Texas Super Kings not allowing MI New York to get away. A few good overs here. The wicket of Monank Patel will really put more pressure on MI New York at this stage. Of course, we know they're still having Nicholas Pooran, Kieran Pollard, but this is the big wicket, Monank Patel's wicket, because then the pressure might get to them. Punch at the back foot by Monank Patel, but straight to points. Another dot. Flicked away by Monang Patel. It goes in the gap and into the boundary for 4. So superbly whipped away there by Monang Patel. And he's finding the boundaries for MI New York. The last ball of the over. And again tucked away by Monang Patel. It goes past fine leg and into the boundary for 4. So back-to-back boundaries to finish that over. A good finish to the over for MI New York. 9 runs came from that over and the wicket of Quinton de Kock. And MI New York are now 33 for 1 after 4 overs. An expensive over there from Ziaul Haq, and Monang Patel is looking dangerous here. 25 of 15 balls, 3 fours and 1 6. A strike rate of 166.67. And now Akil Hossain has come back into the attack. This is they need the big wicket of Monang Patel, and they're trying to use Akil Hossain to maybe dismiss Monang Patel as soon as possible. And straight away, Michael Bracewell flicks it towards short fine leg, picks up a single and gives the strike to Monang Patel. Is the pitch easing out to bat? Is the big question now. Is the pitch easing out for batting at this stage? Because MI New York have made a good start to this run chase. But you never know, another wicket or two can change the complexion of the match. And that's nicely driven by Monang Patel, but straight to covers. Missed fumble by the covers fielder, but it's another dot ball. And this time Monang Patel gives himself room, smashes it down the ground to long off and picks up another single. Gives the strike to Michael Bracewell. So Akil Hossain is containing things at one end. That is a good thing. At the other end also, Noor Ahmed has still got 4 overs, full 4 overs left. He's yet to come into the attack. Oh, Bracewell looking to sweep away, but not able to make connection. Another dot here. This is good bowling from Akil Hossain. Delivering an all-round performance today. Half century with the bat and now bowling well as well. And Bracewell comes down the pitch, flicks it away towards long on and picks up another single. Gives the strike to Monang Patel. One ball left in this over, just 3 runs from this over so far, and this is exactly what you get from a bowler like Akil Hossain. Oh, that's a good delivery, nicely defended by Monang Patel. A dot ball to finish that over. 3 runs came from that over, and MI New York are now 36 for 1 after 5 overs. So the new bowler into the attack now for the Texas Super Kings is the young sensation Noor Ahmed, we can say. He has been outstanding for CSK, TSK, every franchise that he plays for. And he is into the attack. 11 matches, 14 wickets in this season of the Cognizant MLC. Michael Bracewell is on strike. Here's Noor Ahmed now. And straight away Bracewell hits it down the ground. It goes past mid-off and into the boundary for 4. So not a good start from Noor Ahmed. Straight away Michael Bracewell punishing him for 4 more. And this time it is a quicker ball from Noor Ahmed. Nicely defended by Michael Bracewell. It's another dot ball. So good comeback after conceding the boundary. Every boundary is releasing the pressure for MI New York. Texas Super Kings need to keep building the pressure in this run chase. This time Michael Bracewell punches it leg side and picks up a single. Gives the strike to Monank Patel. Three balls left in this over. Monank Patel is on strike. Short and wide, cut away by Monank Patel, but straight to covers. Another dot ball here. And this time Monank Patel flicks it away towards long on and picks up another single. Gives the strike to Michael Bracewell. One more ball left in this over. And this has been a good comeback from Noor Ahmed after conceding the boundary of the first ball of this over. He has conceded only 2 runs, so just 6 runs from this over so far. Oh, that's a good delivery, nicely defended by Michael Bracewell. A dot ball to finish that over. Just 6 runs came from that over. A good over from Noor Ahmed. And MI New York are now 42 for 1 after 6 overs. The power play has been concluded. So the power play has come to an end, and this has been a good start from MI New York, losing only 1 wicket in the power play and scoring 42 runs. Their main batter, Monank Patel, is still there at the crease. At the same stage, Texas Super Kings were 43 for 3 after the power play. MI New York have lost 2 less wickets and have scored 42. These kind of small things make a big difference, as Akil Hossain is continuing in the attack. Very brave move actually. 2 overs left. Maybe they can keep a few overs of Akil Hossain in the end, considering that they need death bowlers as well, the Texas Super Kings. But now they are continuing with Akil Hossain, going for the kill. And Monank Patel flicks it towards long on and picks up another single. Gives the strike to Michael Bracewell. They want another wicket here, Texas Super Kings. They're pushing for the wicket. Oh, and that's through the gate. The middle stump goes out of the ground, and Akil Hussain once again strikes for the Texas Super Kings. He was bowling those lines and those lengths wonderfully well. He's gone through the defenses, and Michael Bracewell's poor form with the bat in this tournament continues. It was on a good length, went through with the arm. Michael Bracewell was looking to play across the line a little bit. It's gone straight through the gate, and you cannot keep Akil Hussain away from taking wickets. Celebrations begin for him. Michael Bracewell has to make a long walk back to the pavilion. He's gone for 8, and MI New York are now 43 for 2 after 6.2 overs. So the new batter to the crease now for MI New York is Nicholas Pooran. The captain has made his way out to the middle. And Texas Super Kings are beginning to squeeze here with their spinners. 2 wickets. They've taken 2 wickets. And it's now up to Nicholas Pooran to play a captain's knock here under pressure. Chasing a total here in this qualifier 2. Akil Hussain has been outstanding. With the new ball, he's available to bowl wherever the team wants him to. That is the good thing about him. And that's a good delivery, nicely defended by Nicholas Pooran. A dot ball here. Nicholas Pooran will be knowing a thing or two about Akil Hussain. Both are West Indian teammates. They have played for West Indies together. Shot pulled away by Nicholas Pooran towards deep square leg. And a couple of runs for Nicholas Pooran. Good running between the wickets. Pooran is off the mark with a couple of runs. Still 2 balls left in this over. 3 runs from this over so far. Oh, that's a good delivery there. Quicker delivery from Akil Hussain, pitching and skidding on. Another dot here. So 1 more ball left in this over. 3 runs from this over so far, and the wicket of Michael Bracewell. And Akil Hussain knows the importance of that wicket as well. Last ball of the over, and Pooran just gently hits it down the ground, picks up a single. He will keep the strike. Ends the over as well. 4 runs came from that over, and the wicket of Michael Bracewell. Outstanding bowling from Akil Hussain. And MI New York are now 46 for 2 after 7 overs. So I think they're going to continue with Noor Ahmed, or are they going with any other bowler now? Zia-ul Haq has been brought back into the attack now. He's into his 2nd over. A big decision actually, because Monank Patel will favor playing against Zia-ul Haq. So here's Zia-ul Haq, Pooran on strike, and Pooran cuts it away towards deep point. Picks up a single and gives the strike to Monank Patel. Now Monank Patel can be dangerous. You need to be careful here. He will be looking for the big shots, definitely. Oh, it's short and close to the body. Monank Patel looking to go for the cut shot, but not able to make connection. It's a dot ball here. Monank Patel has been off strike for a long time now, while Akil Hossain was doing the business in the previous over. So don't know whether Monank Patel can continue with the same touch. He's hit 3 boundaries and 1 6 is Monank Patel. Oh, it's a good delivery there. Monank Patel looking to flick it away. Gets hit on the thighs and he's picked up a single as well. It will be 1 leg by. The single nevertheless. And gives the strike to Nicholas Pooran. And that shot cut away by Nicky P. Another single here. So 3 runs from this over, still 2 balls left. A good over here from Ziaul Haq. Texas Super Kings looking to qualify for the MLC final for the very first time if they win this match. MI New York are chasing their second MLC trophy. That's beautifully driven down the ground by Monank Patel. Is looking for the single. He's already come halfway down. And they've completed the single eventually. So this has been a good over from Ziaul Haq actually. Just 4 runs from this over. Still 1 ball left. And what is Nicholas Pooran going to do? Noor Ahmed still has 3 overs left. TSK, how are they going to operate the bowlers is the big question. Akil Hossain still has 1 over left. But other bowlers also have to step up. Adam Milne now, interestingly, still has 3 overs left as well. And that's a full delivery. And Pooran guides it past short third man into the boundary for 4 to finish the over. It was such a good over from Ziaul Haq until that point. But the last ball of that over went for 4 and ruined that over. 8 runs came from that over. And MI New York are now 54 for 2 after 8 overs. So Noor Ahmed now has been brought back into the attack. Obviously, he still has 3 overs left. He has to bowl every over of his full quota of overs. Akil Hossain has to bowl 1 more over as well. So those 4 overs, Texas Super Kings can back on containing the MI New York batters. That's a good delivery to start. Monank Patel drives straight to covers. A dot ball to start the over. Ziaul Haq has also bowled well, but it is just that he has given the odd boundaries, which I don't think Texas will mind. That's another good delivery. Monank Patel looking to cut it away, but not able to make connection. Another dot ball here. So it's going to be very tough to face Noor Ahmed. It's going to be very tough to go after Noor Ahmed in this situation. He's going to be bowling those quicker deliveries, mixing up his variations. Quicker ball, cut away again, but straight to covers again. Another dot here. 3 balls, 3 dot balls. This is good bowling from Noor Ahmed. He's putting on the pressure. He's putting the pressure on MI New York here. Monank Patel is getting restless. And this time Monank Patel flicks it leg side. Deep mid wicket, comes around, cuts it off. Oh no, they've considered the overthrows as well. So a couple of runs completed here. You cannot be giving all these overthrows. Sloppy work there. Couple of runs completed and Monang Patel keeps the strike with 2 balls left in this over. Required run rate now slowly jumping up. It's moving closer to 10. Oh, again Monang Patel looking to cut it away but not able to make connection. Another dot ball here. Excellent bowling here from Noor Ahmed. This is exactly what I was talking about. 3 overs of Noor Ahmed, 1 over of Akeal Hossain. It will be very tough to go after these two bowlers. Again a good delivery. Monang Patel hits it back to the bowler. And it's another dot ball to finish that over. Excellent bowling from Noor Ahmed. My goodness, what a bowler this guy is. Just 2 runs came from that over. And MI New York are now 56 for 2 at the end of 9 overs. And it's also the time for the Seat Tyres strategic timeout. So we come to the end of the Seat Tyres strategic timeout, and there's an interesting decision here. Marcus Stoinis is going to be bowling this over. Can Stoinis be the golden arm? Can he pick up that wicket? Nicholas Pooran is on strike. Stoinis coming around the wicket to Nicholas Pooran, and straight away slower ball. Pooran cuts it straight to point. A dot ball to start the over. So this is exactly what I was saying. 166 is a very good total from Texas Super Kings actually, because they have a good bowling attack, the well-rounded bowling attack, which they can bank on. Still 2 overs left from Noor Ahmed and 1 over left from Akeal Hossain. 3 overs left from Adam Milne as well. Again full delivery. Pooran going for the drive, not able to make connection. Another dot ball here. So the pressure is building. Required run rate 10.41. Pooran is feeling the pressure here. TSK are squeezing and squeezing and squeezing at the moment. They're trying to squeeze as much as possible. And if TSK are going to get economical overs out of Marcus Stoinis, then definitely they are in a good position to even win this match. Oh, again, Puran going for the cut but not able to make connection. Another dot here. 3 dot balls in this over from Marcus Stoinis. Still 3 balls left in this over. Pressure is building on Puran now. He has played 10 balls and he has scored only 9 runs. TSK's strength has been their bowling. And this time Puran punches it through the offside towards deep extra covers, picks up a single and gives the strike to the settled Monank Patel. 2 balls left in this over now. Can TSK do this? Can they qualify to the MLC final for the very first time today? They had an opportunity in the qualifier 1, but unfortunately that got washed out. And because they finished second in the group stage, in the points table, they had to come through here to the qualifier 2, and Washington Freedom qualified for the final. But now TSK have a big chance of winning this match and making it through to the final for the very first time actually. They have never made an MLC final before. They have not qualified for the MLC final before. They have not qualified for the SA20 final either. This time, Monank Patel flicks it leg side. It's going in the gap. And a couple of runs here for Monank Patel. He does keep the strike. 1 ball left in this over. Good over from Stoinis so far. Can he finish it well? The slow ball is giving himself room and guided it over third man. A boundary to finish the over. It was such a good over from Marcus Stoinis until that point. But the last ball of the over goes for 4 to finish it. 7 runs came from that over. And MI New York are now 63 for 2 after 10 overs. But I would still say that was a very good over from Marcus Stoinis. So last 10 overs, MI New York need 104 runs to win this match and go through to their second MLC final. Noor Ahmed is continuing here into the attack. He still has 2 overs left. Nicholas Puran is on strike. And it's a full toss. Driven by Nicholas Puran through extra covers for 4. Not a good start from Noor Ahmed. Previous over he bowled wonderfully, but this over has started with a boundary. So can Noor Ahmed make the comeback now? Everyone believes in Noor Ahmed. And once again, Puran going for the drive, but this time not able to make connection. Another dot ball here. So MI New York got 2 boundaries. In 2 deliveries, we can say last ball of the Stoinis over and the first ball of Noor Ahmed's over. But now another dot here. And this is what Noor specializes in. He can come back. Oh, again, good delivery, quicker delivery once again. Another dot ball. Pressure is building here on MI New York. Every dot ball, every quiet over, pressure is building. And this time Puran goes for the sweep shot. It's going away. Is it going away for 4? Deep square leg comes around. They're coming back for the second. Oh man, what is happening? The keeper has taken the bails off. They're checking for the run out, I think. Was Puran too casual there getting back to the crease? You cannot be casual while running between the wickets. You need to have a look upstairs. This could be very interesting here. I think Puran has just made it back, so it will be not out. Ooh, he would have had his heart in his mouth, definitely. Couple of runs completed, and Puran is on strike. 2 balls left in this over. Oh, that's another quicker ball. Puran looking to flick it away, gets it on the pads. It's another dot ball here. Noor Ahmed is bowling outstandingly well. He's bowled it economically. Hasn't picked up a wicket yet, but he has bowled economically. That is important. 1 ball left in this over now. Puran once again going for the drive, but not able to make connection. Back-to-back dots to finish that over. Excellent over. Just 6 runs came from that over. And MI New York are now 69 for 2 after 11 overs. The required run rate 10.89 for MI New York. So they still have 1 over from Akil Hussain and 1 over from Noor Ahmed. So that is 2 overs done. Remaining 7 overs. I think Stoinis is going to bowl at least 2 more overs, definitely. The bowling attack of Texas Super Kings this season has been outstanding, to be honest. So here's Marcus Stoinis. And outside edge, catch is taken at short third man and wicket goes down here. Has he taken the catch cleanly? I think they're having a check whether he has taken it cleanly or not. Noor Ahmed is confident that he has taken it. We need to have a look. This could be a huge wicket here because Monank Patel can be a dangerous batter. He has played a good knock until now. Marcus Stoinis can be a tricky operator. He can pick up all these important wickets. Umpires have referred it upstairs. There's no soft signal these days. They only refer it upstairs to have a look. But I think Noor Ahmed has done pretty well here. He's taken the catch, I think. Marai Erasmus is the TV umpire. They're going to have a look. Oh my goodness, I'm not able to see anything from that angle. They need another close-up angle, I guess. They're showing a long angle. It looks as though it has bounced actually. Oh, in fact, it's bounced into the hands for Noor Ahmed. So it will be not out and Monank Patel continues to survive here. The decision will be not out. It hasn't carried to Noor Ahmed. Unfortunate for him. That could have been a huge wicket at this stage. But it hasn't carried and it is another dot ball here. So Monank Patel continues to live to fight another day, we can say. 37 from 33 balls. He's still there for MI New York. And it's still a steep equation here. Required run rate 11.09. Definitely TSK will try harder to break this partnership. The Stoinis here continuing. Monank Patel on strike. And is looking to flick it away. It's a leading edge back to the bowler. Another dot ball here. And what has happened to Stoinis now? Hope he's alright. Hasn't hurt himself here. Don't want injuries at this stage of the tournament. Funny things are happening in this game. I think he got hurt on his finger, I think. So hopefully Marcus Stoinis is alright. It just has to be a small injury. A small issue. And that's flicked away this time by Monank Patel towards deep mid wicket for another single. Gives the strike to Nicholas Pooran. Just one run coming from the first 3 balls of this over. Still 3 balls left in this over, and Pooran will look to go big now. It's that stage of the game has arrived where you have to play the big shots because the pressure is building now. The required run rate is climbing higher and higher. And this is exactly why I was saying, if TSK reach above 160, 170, it will be a tough total to chase down in these conditions. Stoinis is coming around the wicket and Pooran drives towards covers and picks up another single here. Gives the strike to Monank Patel. 2 balls left in this over. And this is good bowling here from Marcus Stoinis actually. He is containing the runs from one end, which is a very good thing. Monank Patel on strike now. Can Stoinis pick up the wicket? No, he can't. Straight down the ground by Monank Patel. Gun barrel straight down the ground, and an important boundary here for MI New York. Monank Patel is still fighting in this run chase. So 1 ball left in this over, last ball of the over. Monank Patel gives himself room, hits it straight back down the ground again. Good fielding at long on this time. Just a single to finish that over. 7 runs came from that over. Still a very good over from Marcus Stoinis. And MI New York are 76 for 2 after 12 overs. So Noor Ahmed now is continuing into his last over, and Monank Patel is looking really good here for MI New York. And Monank Patel targets Noor and goes over deep mid wicket for 6. What a way to start the over from Monank Patel. A huge 6 to start the over, and that will release the pressure a little bit. And this time it's a wide outside the off stump, wide given by the umpire. Extra ball, extra run, he has to re-ball that one. Monank Patel is on 49 now. And And he's gone again, but this time it's a miss hit from Monang Patel. Fielder coming underneath and the catch is taken, and this time you don't need to check the catch. It's taken cleanly, or has it? Yes, he has taken it cleanly, and eventually Monang Patel will have to depart back to the pavilion, and it's Noor Ahmed who has picked up the wicket for Texas Super Kings. Finally, they have picked up the wicket of Monang Patel. And it is none other than the magician Noor Ahmed who has done it, and a very important time to pick up the wicket for Texas Super Kings. So a big wicket here for Texas Super Kings. Monang Patel departs 1 run short of his half century. He's out for 49 from 39 balls. And MI New York are now 83 for 3 after 12.2 overs. So the new batter to the crease now for MI New York is Pollard. He has played a few good innings with the bat this season, has finished games with the bat. MI New York in a little bit of a bother now, we can say, because Monang Patel was looking so good. He has been dismissed. And straight away, Pollard goes after Noor Ahmed and succeeds in doing it. It's all the way for 6. What a way to start. Pollard just comes in and just nonchalantly hits this first ball out of the ground. And Noor Ahmed is under pressure here. 13 runs from this over, even though he has picked up the wicket of Monang Patel. And still 3 balls left in this over. And this time it's a quicker ball from Noor Ahmed. Pollard just flicks it away leg side and picks up a single, gives the strike to Nicholas Pooran. 2 balls left in this over. It has been a little expensive over from Noor Ahmed actually. He has conceded 2 sixes in this over and picked up the wicket of Monang Patel. Akil Hossain still has 1 over left. The question is, are they going to give the next over to Akil Hossain? Adam Milne still has many overs left as well. Oh, that's another quicker delivery. Darted in and nicely defended by Nicholas Pooran. A dot ball here. What a start from Pollard actually. Comes in, straight away goes after Noor. Unbelievable actually. The required run rate is still about 10. Last ball of this over. And Pooran just gently defends it, picks up a single. He will keep the strike. Noor Ahmed has finished his spell. 1 for 29 in his 4 overs. 15 runs came from that over and the wicket of Monang Patel. And MI New York are 91 for 3 after 13 overs. The 7 overs left in this innings. Adam Milne has 3 overs left and he has been brought into the attack now. here's Adam Milne and a wide ball to start. So he has to reload that one. Extra ball, extra run. Adam Milne has been good in this tournament so far. Picked up 5 wickets against Seattle Orcas in the last group stage match of Texas Super Kings. Can he provide a similar performance today? He hasn't picked up a wicket yet, but he is very, very important to Texas Super Kings' chances in this match. Milne now coming around the wicket to Pooran, and Pooran cuts it away towards deep point and picks up a single. Gives a strike to Kieran Pollard, who has already hit 1-6 in his 2 deliveries. And Kieran Pollard is just like, he just nonchalantly hits them, isn't it? As only he knows how to do that. Back of the length, Pollard looking to guide it away towards third man, I think, but not able to make connection. Another dot ball here. This is what we are talking about. Adam Milne has been good in this tournament. All he has to do is continue to bowl that way. The required run rate now is 11.10 for MI New York. So MI New York also needs boundaries here. I'm just wondering, like, still 1 over left from Akil Hossain. So when is he going to complete his quota of overs? That is what I am thinking. Adam Milne has 2 overs after this. Akil Hossain has 1 over. So after this, 3 overs from Adam Milne and Akil Hossain combined. And you need to find 3 more overs from somewhere. Maybe Zia-ul Haq and Marcus Stoinis. Or even Donovan Ferreira can come and squeeze in 1 over. That's nicely defended by Kieran Pollard. Picks up a single and gives the strike to Nicholas Pooran. Required run rate climbing higher and higher. This is a good over from Adam Milne so far. And I think now Adam Milne is coming around the wicket to Nicholas Pooran. Plenty of TSK fans out there. That's a wide down the leg side again. So once again you have to take care of that line. Too much down the leg side. And Adam Milne has to reload that one. Still 3 balls left in this over. And this has been a good over from Adam Milne actually. Back of the lane, defended by Nicky P. Picks up a single and gives a strike to the destructive Kieran Pollard. 2 balls left in this over now. 5 runs from this over so far. Karen Pollard on strike now, and again he defends it through the offside and picks up another single. Gives the strike to Nicholas Pooran. 1 ball left in this over. 6 runs from this over so far. The last ball of the over now. And Pooran again defends and picks up a single to finish that over. 7 runs came from that over. And MI New York are 98 for 3 after 14 overs. Required run rate 11.50. Interesting 6 overs coming up. Interesting last 6 overs coming up. So 6 overs left, 69 runs to win. Ziaul Haq has been brought into the attack for Texas Super Kings. Still 1 over left from Akil Hossain, the magician. Maybe he might bowl the next over. And first ball, Pooran looking to drive, gets the inside edge and picks up a single. The last few overs have been quiet overs for MI New York, and they are in search of boundaries here. Karen Pollard is still there. Oh, Pollard goes for the big shot. It's straight up in the air. Is there any fielder coming underneath it? No, there's no fielder at all. It's lands safely. And just a single. So there was a chance of another wicket here. Big shots are very important at this stage. And Pollard was looking for the big shot, got the top edge. And luckily it landed safely. So just 2 runs from the first 2 balls of this over. And gives the strike to Nicholas Pooran as well. And that should have been catchable actually. Ziaul Haq not even getting underneath the ball properly. That could have been a catch. Could have been the big wicket of Karen Pollard. But instead, it has been a single and now Pooran is on strike. That's a short ball pulled away by Pooran. It finds the boundary towards deep square leg. This is what Pooran can do. It was a slower short ball from Ziaul Haq and put away by Pooran. That will release some pressure for MI New York. It's a full ball driven by Pooran but straight to covers this time. Another dot ball. So Ziaul Haq is doing a good job here. Even though he's considered a boundary in this over. Just 6 runs from this over so far. He's building the pressure on MI New York. 2 balls left in this over now. Required run rate going close to 12 now. And again Pooran defends and takes the single. Gives the strike to Pollard. Just 7 runs from this over. 1 more ball left. So last ball of the over now, still 5 overs left after this. 2 overs from Adam Milne, 1 over from Akeal Hosein. That is how it will be. And Pollard looking to flick it away, gets it on the pads, picks up a single to finish the over. It will be 1 leg byes to finish that over. 8 runs came from that over. And MI New York are 106 for 3 after 15 overs. And they need 61 runs from the last 5 overs to win this match. So we presume that Ziaul Haq has 1 over left, so he's going to complete his full quota of overs. 2 overs left for Adam Milne, 1 over left from Akeal Hosein. So all these bowlers will bowl out. Maybe 1 more over from Marcus Stoinis somewhere. That is what the plan will be for Texas Super Kings. Required run rate is 12.20 now for MI New York. Pressure is building. So are they planning to complete the quota of Akeal Hosein now? Marcus Stoinis is continuing in the attack, in fact, and Pollard flicks it away leg side, picks up a single, looking to come back for the second, and it's very good running between the wickets. Actually 2 runs completed. So that is exactly the plan now. Stoinis to bowl this over, and then 2 overs from Adam Milne, 1 over from Ziaul Haq, 1 over from Akeal Hosein. That is how they'll finish it. Exactly how Faf is planning it as well. Well, Stoinis hasn't picked up a wicket yet. Can he pick up one now? That's a full delivery on the pads. Flicked away again by Pollard. Another single here. Gives the strike to Nicholas Pooran, who is batting on a run of ball 27 actually. He has hit 3 boundaries, strike rate of 100. So Pooran is on strike now. They need big hits. Now MI New York, can they find one? Swing and a miss by Nicholas Pooran. And it's another dot ball here. Valuable dot ball for the Texas Super Kings. Still 3 balls left in this over. They know that they have to go after Stoinis now, because after this it's going to be tough with Adam Milne and Akeal Hosein having overs. Also Ziaul Haq also has 1 more over left. So 3 balls left in this over. Pooran connects one and it goes way back into the crowd. First 6 for Pooran. It was in the slot for him and he's punished it. And how badly did MI New York need that 6? Much needed 6 for MI New York. And it comes out the bat of Nicholas Pooran. So 2 balls left in this over. It is always going to be a gamble with Stoinis bowling this. And that's a wide. 2 wide outside the off stump. He has to reload that one. So they'll get the extra ball and extra run as well. Am I New York? But they've got the big 6 which was needed in this over. And it's a shorter length. He's pulled his length back and Puran pulls it down the ground to long on for a single. Gives the strike to Karen Pollard. 11 runs from this over. 1 more ball left. Last ball of the over. And Pollard ducks underneath it. It is a dot ball to finish that over. So 11 runs came from that over. And MI New York are now 117 for 3 after 16 overs. And it's also the time for the Seat Tires strategic timeouts. So we are coming to the end of the Seat Tires strategic timeouts. 4 overs left and MI New York need to score 50 more runs from the last 4 overs to win this match. Required run rate of 12.50. And it looks like Ziaul Haq is going to complete his spell now. So after this, maybe Adam Milne might come into the attack for the next over. It might be Adam Milne, Akil Hossain and Adam Milne again. That's how it should be. But it's surprising how Akil Hossain has still not completed his spell. They're keeping 1 over of Akil Hossain in the death overs. which is a very interesting strategy. So here's Ziaul-Haq now. Nicholas Pooran on strike. And Pooran pulls it down the ground to long on. Picks up a single. And gives the strike to Kieron Pollard, the big man. So Kieron Pollard and Nicholas Pooran have been having a conversation in the strategic timeout. Oh, that's in the slot. Pollard goes through the line. Oh, log off for 6. A very important 6 here for MI New York. They're still in this run chase. A slow ball from Ziaul-Haq, and Pollard just went through the line. Is there life in this contest yet? They could have gone with Akil Hussain for this over, but they have gone with Ziaul-Haq. This time Pollard flicks it away. It's in the gap. 4 more towards deep mid wicket. Pollard is doing this here for Mumbai, New York. 6 followed by a 4. 11 runs from the first 3 balls of this over. Pressure is mounting here on Ziaul-Haq. .39 needed from 21. Pollard is looking very dangerous here with the bat. How many times has he finished these kind of scenarios before? And even now still going strong with the bat for MI New York. Again shot, pulled away again. 4 more again. No one there at deep square leg. 6, 4, 4. 15 runs from the first 4 balls of this over. Still 2 balls left. Ziaul-Haq clearly doesn't know where to bowl to Kieron Pollard now. So 2 balls left in this over. This is exactly what TSK didn't want to happen. Expensive over here from Ziaul-Haq. Oh, that's a slow ball. It's a top edge here. Is it going to go to hand? No, it is not going to hand. It's gone to ground. And a couple of runs completed as well. So Pollard keeps the strike. 17 runs from this over. Still 1 ball left. This is a big delivery, big last ball in this over. Kieron Pollard is looking the most dangerous batter for MI New York. Everyone are disappointed in the TSK dugout. So close to making their first ever final, but looks like MI New York are having other plans here. Last ball of the over now. And Pollard hits it leg side. Has it got enough on it? Yes, he has. It's gone all the way for 6. A very expensive over. 23 runs coming from that over from Ziaul-Haq. And MI New York are right in control again. 17 overs done. MI New York are 140 for 3 after 17 overs. So 3 overs left, 27 runs to get, and unfortunately now TSK look like they're going to go down today here in the qualifier 2. They have finished in the top 2 for the first time in their history, but unfortunately It has been just too good from these MI New York batters. 23 from that over from Zia-ul Haq has completely turned this match on its head now. 27 needed from the last 3 overs, and Adam Milne has been brought into the attack, but now it looks gettable for MI New York, this equation. Unless there is another twist in the tail. They need a wicket here. They're not getting the wickets at all. Texas Super Kings. Adam Milne coming around the wicket and swing and a miss from Nicholas Pooran. A dot ball to start the over. More pressure now. And this time it's a wide delivery as well. So the line has to be controlled by Adam Milne. That's a full ball driven through the offside for 4 by Nicholas Pooran. Both these West Indians are taking MI New York into another final, I guess. And the Texas Super Kings' drought of winning tournaments apart from IPL and CL T20 is going to continue, I think. Full delivery and superbly driven through the offside by Nicholas Pooran. And this time it's a slow ball and punished by Nicholas Pooran over deep mid wicket for 6. And I think that's game set match now. It's come down to 16 needed from 15 balls. What a partnership this has been between Nicholas Pooran and Kieron Pollard. And unfortunately, the drought for Texas Super Kings is going to continue in MLC. They haven't yet made a final till now. And it's going to continue. The wait is going to continue for Texas Super Kings. And that's a full delivery. Pooran drives it through the offside and picks up a single here. And gives the strike to Kieron Pollard. 2 balls left in this over now. But what a partnership this has been between Nicholas Pooran and Kieron Pollard. Out of nowhere, they have brought this equation down to a scenario where they can chase it with 3 or 4 balls remaining. And still Akeal Hosein has 1 over left. He might bowl the next over, but it might be too little too late maybe. Or we don't know. Still 2 balls left in this over, and these two are just killing this game right here. This is the problem with having a few vulnerable bowlers like Zia-ul Haq. He can bowl well on a given day, but he can also leak runs. That's a good bumper. Pollard ducks underneath it. An important dot ball here for TSK. So still 1 ball left in this over. I just need to bowl that delivery well and hope that Akeal Hosein can do something in the next over to give some hope to TSK. Because Akeal Hosein has clearly been the best bowler for TSK in this tournament. He has to bowl the next over. If he bowls and MI wins it, so be it. But give the ball to Akeal Hosein next over. Last ball of the over. And Pollard drives down the ground to long on. Picks up a single. He will keep the strike and ends the over as well. 13 runs came from that over from Adam Milne. And MI New York are now 153 for 3 after 18 overs. Just need another 14 runs from the last 2 overs to win this match. So Akil Hussain has to bowl this over now. 14 runs. Oh my goodness, they are going with Stoinis here. I can't quite understand this logic. Akil Hussain has been their best bowler. Why would you go to Stoinis now? You want to bowl an economical over. Akil Hussain is the man to do it. Now there's a risk of match finishing in this over itself actually. And a shot pulled away by Kieran Pollard, leg side. Deep mid wicket comes around. Fumbles in the deep. Couple of runs for Kieran Pollard. And it's all going downhill now for TSK. Just 12 needed now from 11 deliveries for MI New York. Unless there is any miracle, it's going to be MI New York all the way. Out of absolutely nowhere from the eliminator, they have come through. And they are almost through to the final now. Just won 3 matches in the group stage out of 10 matches. And still they qualified into the playoffs and now have performed extremely well in the playoffs, beating the best teams, you can say. Actually, San Francisco Unicorns were a better team than MI New York, and MI won against them. And now even Texas Super Kings, if you see, they are also having a better team than MI New York, and MI are beating them as well. And another wide here, wide down the leg side, wide given by the umpire. And clearly Faf and Stoinis are disappointed. There's no option to go upstairs to check the wide call. This is exactly what happened in the last over of the innings of TSK as well, where 2 wide deliveries were not given as wides, they were given as dot balls, and that could have made a big difference between 166 and 170 plus. And yet again a wide delivery has gone in favor of MI New York. Faf du Plessis is not happy with it, but you cannot do anything, isn't it? Umpires are the boss these days. Whatever decisions they make, you have to go with their decisions. So Pollard is on strike now, and it's pulled away by Kieran Pollard. It's in the gap for 4. So it's coming home, it's coming closer now for MI New York. Just 7 needed now from the last 10 balls, and they are doing it easily here. So just 7 needed now from the last 10 balls, and it's all coming to an end here for Texas Super Kings. Another wide ball here, wide down the leg side. This is not helping the cause. So MI New York are basically 1 hit away from reaching the final here. What a performance this has been from MI New York in the playoffs. And unfortunately Texas Super Kings, well, I thought they had got enough runs on the board. 166 was still a good total. And they did manage to put the pressure in the middle overs. I think that one over, that 23-run over from Ziaul Haq, completely shifted the balance in favor of MI New York. And that's another good delivery. It's inside the line, so it won't be a wide. It's only a dot ball. 3 balls left in this over, and MI New York are doing this in a canter now. What an innings this has been from Kieran Pollard. Will he ever... I'm telling you, Kieran Pollard is a better finisher than MS Dhoni actually. I'm sure many people won't agree with this, Many people are hyping up MS Dhoni, but Karen Pollard is a much better finisher than MS Dhoni. Look how Karen Pollard is finishing it now. Can MS Dhoni do this now? It's pulled away by Karen Pollard. It's in the gap again, and 4 more once again. This man never disappoints in a run chase, doesn't he? Another boundary here and just 2 runs away from winning this now, MI New York. Just 2 needed now. And again on the patch, flicked away by Karen Pollard towards deep square leg. Another single. And the scores are level now. Just 1 needed. Pooran is on strike. And I'm afraid it's going to be heartbreak for the Texas Super Kings. This is what happens in a tough tournament like this. 1 bad day in the playoffs and your tournament can be over. They could have won the qualifier 1 if that match had happened. But unfortunately, rain came in and played spoilsport and sent the Washington Freedom into the final. And now here in the qualifier 2, unfortunately, Texas Super Kings, they did put up a total of 166 on the board, but it is just not enough, I think. Outstanding batting by these 2 West Indians, Nicholas Pooran and Karen Pollard. And just 1 hit away now. Just 1 more run needed to finish this game. Pooran on strike. Last ball of the over now. And Pooran pulls it away and it's gone way back into the crowd. A massive 6 to finish the game. And what a run chase this has been from MI New York. They are into the MLC final once again for the 2nd time in their history. And Texas Super Kings have to still wait to make their first ever MLC final. They haven't made a final yet. They've always been to these eliminators and qualifier 2s and they've always gone down before the final. And their wait to qualify for an MLC final will continue. But meanwhile, MI New York, what a run chase this has been. What a partnership this has been between Nicholas Pooran and Karen Pollard. And it's just completely sealed the game. Like at one stage, it was looking as though the equation was going to be tough for MI New York. But then that 1 over from Ziaul Haq, the 23-run over from Ziaul Haq, completely changed the match in favor of MI New York. And they are into the final and they are going to be playing against Washington Freedom in the final. Washington Freedom are of course the defending champions who are looking to win back-to-back titles. And MI New York will also be looking to win their 2nd MLC trophy. So it is going to be the 2023 MLC champions taking on the 2024 MLC champions in the final to see who wins their 2nd MLC trophy. Whoever wins it is going to be their 2nd title in MLC. 2023 MLC champions will take on the 2024 MLC champions at this venue day after tomorrow. And it has been a clinical run chase, actually partnership of 89 from 40 balls between Nicholas Pooran and Karen Pollard. And with that 6, Pooran also completed his half century, 52 from 36 balls with 4 fours and 3 sixers at a strike rate of 144.44. And MI New York are once again into the final of the MLC. Texas Super Kings will rue the fact that they could have got more runs on the board and they could have operated their bowlers better. They could have operated their bowlers much better because Akil Hossain has not completed his full quota of overs and we don't know why they did that. And giving that over to Ziaul Haq, maybe they could have finished the quota of Akil Hossain in that over and maybe the last 3 overs could have been bowled by Adam Milne and Ziaul Haq. That could have been that could have been a better plan. But instead they went with Stoinis for the penultimate over. So some captaincy question marks from Faf du Plessis towards the end of the innings. But nevertheless, an outstanding run chase from MI New York, winning this game by 7 wickets and into the MLC final for the second time. So we'll be back in another couple of days to cover the MLC final in our channel. So until then, take care guys, cheers and have a good day.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.